Hello, everybody. This is Fernando from Xolos Ramirez. We're a Xoloitzcuintle dog kennel in Mexico City. And today we are inviting to our Xolos Ramirez show, Shelby Formula. Okay. She is a very interesting woman to follow on her Instagram. She got fired from us like 2 years ago, I think, more or less. Itza Ramirez, that is that Xoloitzcuintle that she is going right now with her. And Itza is a female Xoloitzcuintle, intermediate size, mariposa color, that is butterfly in English. And she's beautiful, right? She's beautiful. Hello, Itza. How are you, Itza? Yeah, she's there, beautiful, Itza. And
Yes.
yeah, she's. And one of the interesting things about Shelby as well is that she lives in the US. She's from Utah, I think. Am I right? Are you
Yes,
from Utah?
Idaho in America.
You're from Idaho?
Yes.
Okay. So she lives very near to Greenland, right? Like to crops and all this kind of stuff there in the US.
Yes. I've been working obedience and rally, and then we've been doing agility with her.
Yeah, but you live in a rural area, right?
Oh,
In the
yes.
States.
Yes. We live on a farm.
Uh-huh.
So we have a nice backyard. The dogs can run and play, and they have some freedom. It's nice.
Yes, I know. Yeah, and that's very, very cool to see in her videos that it has these large green spaces, right, for to run and do this all kind of training, right, that you are doing like for tournaments right now,
Yes.
right, agility tournaments. And this is also interesting, my friends, because Xoloitzcuintles are very agile dogs. Okay, they are fast, agile, and obedient.
Yes.
So that's what we can see there in what she's doing right now. And I know that there are also other kind of tournaments for students like primitive categories and all this kind of stuff. They're very related to the aesthetics of those, right? But here is only agile training. Like she's running and jumping.
Going on
Very
obstacles.
Yeah, and doing it very fast. Like, what was the thing that you did to make this able to be like done? What enables itself to start like being obedient toward this kind of training and all this kind of stuff?
When I got her, I started with a lot of positive training. So when she'd offer behavior, I would praise that. And so that got her really wanting to work and, knowing, oh, when we go out and train, this is a really, really fun time. I really enjoy this. And now every time I tell her, are you ready to go work? She gets excited and wants to go outside and work.
Okay. Yeah, so you started doing this like very recently, right? Because you have been with Itza 2 years.
Yes,
Right?
it has been.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your story with her, how she like arrived to your home, then how she started like loving everything around and all this kind of stuff. Can you tell us a little bit?
Yeah. Oh, she was pretty shy when we first got her. So that was one of the things I worked a lot with other people. Just, letting her know it's okay. People are nice. They're not mean. They're going to be nice to you. And so worked with a lot of treats. She really loves her treats. And so she's gotten a lot more comfortable with people. With me and my husband, she very loving. She sleeps with us in bed. She cuddles us, always very loving with us. So I worked with her a lot with other people. I'm in a dog club up here, so it's good to have a lot of people and other dogs to be around. And we meet for practices on the weekends where I began with some obedience training. So heeling next to me, coming to me, staying, she'll do a stay. And then once she became a year old is when I started the agility training, because you want to wait till they're a year so they don't hurt themselves. So we waited, and once she was a year, I started doing small jumps. And as she got better and better, we got up to the height that she'll jump at in competitions. And then going on the big obstacles. I wondered if she would be scared of that. At first, she was scared of the teeter, the one that tips, but we just worked with treats, and anytime it would go down and make the bang sound, I'd give her treats and say, yay, this is a good thing. And soon enough, she was running on it all by herself. And she's very brave, very, very brave.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you did a positive training, like a love training, doing these reinforcements when she started jumping the obstacles. Like
Yeah.
you told her, Itza, jump this obstacle. Like you did that?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Wow. And
And
she obeyed.
yeah,
She obeyed.
she understands very quickly. Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool
Wow.
because you can show her something one time and she catches on very quick. It's
So
awesome.
she's very focused as well in what she's doing, right? Because she can be like saying, I want to do other stuff, or I can go beside the obstacle and as well pass the obstacle or something else, right? But in the moment that she obeys you to jump this obstacle and not going elsewhere, like it's kind of very weird for me. Like
Yeah.
very weird, right?
I did start with like her learning my body language. So I'd just walk with her, and when I'd turn this way, she would learn to come with me.
Did
Or
you on the obstacle as well, like to tell her how it was done, or she like figure
no,
out? Oh,
I never did that. I didn't even
no?
think to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I had it low, the bar low at first, and kind of had the treat on the other side. And when she goes over, I would say, yes, that's her
Okay,
good
okay.
job word.
Yes.
And she would hear that and go, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. And so
Mm,
that's kind of how I trained it, not
yes.
necessarily me doing it.
Starting small, like with small obstacles and all this.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, so I have seen that you have married your husband in this period of time, right?
Yes, I have. And Itza was our flower girl at our wedding.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I have seen that photos, and you seem very very happy with your husband, and both like get very well, and both love pizza, right?
Yes,
And
very much.
also that you have other Xolo as well.
We do, yes. We got him from a breeder in the US,
Uh,
and he's wonderful. But we definitely love Xolos Ramirez, and we'll love to come get another puppy from you sometime. I definitely think you're the best.
Thank you very much, Shelby. Yeah, I remember when we first see you at the airport because we delivered you at the airport. It was very fast, and we that first impression that you gave to me was that you was very very happy. Also, that you have a very good mood for dogs.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that's very positive. I think that when I see you, I get a very good feeling. Like,
Good. That
yeah,
makes me happy.
yes. And what does Itza eat with you? Like, what do you give Itza to eat? And do she sleep with you? Does she sleep with you, or she has her own bed? What is this kind of relationship between human and Xoloitzcuintle here in your house?
They sleep on the bed with us.
Okay.
They do. They love being under the covers and just right up next to us. And we love that as well. Both my husband and I, we are very comfortable with them just right next to us. And I work from home, so they are with me all day, and I can take them out into the yard whenever they need. And it's really nice to be able to work from home so I can just be with them because it's good for the dogs and for me.
Yes. Okay, so you're perfect for her.
Yes, definitely.
So I really love like being very near to people, very touchy.
Yes, yes. They sit on my lap. I'm always petting them.
Yes, yes. Rubbing, they like the rubbing, all this kind of stuff.
Yes, they do.
I think that is one quality that distinguish like the Xoloitzcuintle from other dogs, that they really love this cuddling,
Yes,
this kind of stuff, and the attention. They are very attention-seeking dogs,
they are. They are.
and this might help like the thing that you are doing, like being in tournaments and all this kind of stuff, because they feel that you are like rewarding their focus, their attention that they always anyway give to you, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It all goes hand in hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's go hand to hand. Yeah, so we have a lot of community here in Xolos Ramirez. We have done this kind of interviews with them as well. Some of them in English, very few in English. Like most of them are in Spanish. This would be like the second one we are doing and uploading to our YouTube channel in English. So it's very good that we are start talking like also in this other language, right? For people of you in the US that they don't know very much about the Xolos. Like, I know maybe in your area there are a lot of Xolos. I don't know. I think that they're more in Texas and California. That's
Yeah.
my
There aren't as many up here. I think we may have the only two up in our area.
okay.
It is cold up here during the winter, so we definitely have coats and boots, and they wear sweaters because
Yes.
we don't want them to get cold. And I
Yeah.
wonder if that's why there's not very many up here, is because it is a bit colder.
Yes.
But
And
we
how
keep
did
them
you
bundled.
how did you find this kind of clothing for it?
I look online mostly. So
Okay.
there are internet sites that have dog sweaters and dog clothing, and so I just kind of search around to find certain ones, and if I like them, then I'll buy them for them.
Okay. So it is not a very like a hard thing for them to like to adapt to this kind of environments, right? Because many people think like they are hairless and they don't like being in cold weathers, or maybe they can't be living in cold weathers. But with your example, I think that we can see that Xoloitzcuintle like they don't hate coldness, maybe. maybe because here in Mexico, like, they kind of hate when there is no sun. But they're doing where you live. I don't know if it's the sun always or sunny days. Do you have
Yeah,
sunny days mostly?
we do have sunny days, yeah.
Yeah.
And
It depends
Itza
on
loves,
the
oh,
on what. It depends on what.
I'd say we probably have 4 months of summer. So pretty warm, nice sun, and then probably more 7 months of a cooler. And then the winter is probably 4 months long. So, but it doesn't get too bad. It's not terrible.
Okay. It is not snowy and all these kind of things that we see like frequently in the US. Because almost all the United States, like it can snow there, right? The
It
only
does,
thing we
yeah.
have with sun is like Florida, and I don't know how it's spelled. Florida? Florida?
I'm
Is the
not
only
sure.
pizza you have there, guys? Like Miami, Florida? Miami?
Oh, Miami. Yeah, that's sunny, I think, most of the
Yeah, it's
time.
like the only spot there in the US that has sun and beach,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's why
But
a lot of Americans come here to Mazatlan and this kind of places here. Like it's very dumb.
yeah, it's nicer more
Yeah,
often.
yeah. Mhm. Maybe come here for the sun.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, yeah, literally. Yeah. So
Itza does during summer. She will sunbathe out in the sun, and it's very cute.
yes, uh, yes, it's very common to see them like seeking the sun.
Yes.
We did a song for them recently about Xoloitzcuintles here in Xolos Ramirez. We created a song, and the song tells in the letters of the sun that the Xoloitzcuintles are like ¿qué dice? Like
Dogs of the sun.
dogs of the sun, like perros del
Yeah.
sol. And I think that it's true. Like they are dogs of the sun, right? Dogs that always seek the sun. And like their skin gets warmer with the sun, and they like
It,
they make this conservation of the heat in their skin, and you can feel the warmness when you toast them, right? Because other
Yes,
dogs, like you toast them and you don't feel the warm or anything, only for. But with them, you feel this like a heat when they are taking the sun. They keep this heat in their skin. Yeah, like they are stored a little bit, right? So that's something that I think that the Xoloitzcuintles really are this kind of dogs. And Mexico is also very related to the sun. We have a
Yeah.
sun calendar. Almost all of our country, like it has this sunny weathers. And Xoloitzcuintle, when they were in the natural environment, they were not like people were not breeding the Xoloitzcuintles. They were savages.
Mhm.
Do you know the story of the Xoloitzcuintles?
Yes.
That they first were with the Aztecs, with the Mayas, with the Olmecs, these Hispanic cultures. They were living with them, right?
Mhm.
And these people were always doing sacrifices
Yes.
for the sun god, for the moon god, for the rain god, because they were always seeking these vegetation, like the crops to grow and all these kind of cycles of the life cycle, right?
Yeah.
And Xoloitzcuintle were part of the ritual sometimes for this to happen. Only the priest, what's the social class were the ones that were able to do sacrifices for the people using Xoloitzcuintles. Sometimes they eat the Xoloitzcuintles there in these cultures. Others, they went with them to war. Okay, like they were always with them, and they were recruited in the art of Mexico in the 50s as well. So the history of Mexico come from these sacrifices to the sun, using the dogs for these purposes because it was their main god, the sun. Right? And as well, they were related to this god of the underworld
Mhm.
because the Xolotl, that was the god of the underworld, was the one that guided the sun when it was dark in the earth. So Xolotl guided the sun through the underworld so it can rise again and give new life.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the twin brother of Quetzalcoatl that was the main god, the god of the sky, and Xolotl was the god of the underworld, and both were twins and necessary for life because, as I said, Xolotl
Yep.
guided the sun,
Yes.
so it can come back again.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so Xoloitzcuintle has a lot of culture, history, cosmogony related to this new life. Do you remember that we had like a few days ago this solar eclipse?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very symbolic. All this kind of stuff is very symbolic. Yeah, because it is all about this like a reborn thing,
Mhm.
right? Did you
I
see?
really
Did you watch the solar eclipse?
no. We couldn't see it very well where we are in the States, but there was one. Oh, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. That we did see.
Uh,
So.
Okay. Yeah, because I think that maybe we had some solar eclipses like not so long time ago, but like official media said that the last solar eclipse was in 1991, and the next one will be like in 2050s. 2050.
Oh.
Yeah. But I can kind of remember that we had something like similar. Like I think maybe it was like in 2017 something. Because I remember that I go like upstairs and created like a device to see the solar eclipse or something like that. I remember something that I did in the past, very recent. So maybe another thing very similar, but a solar eclipse will only will only appear like in 20 years from now. Again,
Wow, that is cool.
in Mexico, because it
In
is
Mexico, yeah.
in Mexico and the US. Yes.
When you're talking about their history kind of and the culture, we did look into that when we got her, and so we named her Itza after Itzpapaloto,
Okay.
the Aztec goddess. So that's where we came up with her name, because
Okay.
we wanted to keep her name just with the history, and you
Yes.
know.
So you were interested in naming her after something historical
Yes,
related
yes.
to Aztecs. Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to keep the culture with her because
Yes, of course.
that's their history, is they come
Yes,
from
because
the
it can be common, right? That if you're American, you will name something, naming her like an American,
right?
right? But it is so evident that you are Mexican that you have to like follow this kind of
Yeah.
advice. Yeah.
Yes, we wanted to keep that for both of our dogs. My one is Oatly,
Okay. Okay.
and then we have Itza for Itza
And
Papa.
what does Oatly means?
We looked it up, and the Aztec word for champion is Oatly. So
Okay.
that's where we came up with his name.
Is it Nahuatl, the language where Oatly
In
came from?
Aztec.
Aztec. Okay, yeah. Nahuatl is like how we say Aztec in Mexico, like Nahuatl.
Okay.
It is the language of the Aztecs in Nahuatl.
Yeah.
That's why I said, is it Nahuatl? Because it is the language of the Aztecs. So if you want to learn the language of the Aztecs, you have to learn Nahuatl.
Okay. I will look into that, definitely.
Yeah, imagine if you start speaking Nahuatl in the US, like wow.
That would be very cool.
That would be awesome, right?
I need to learn Spanish too.
Okay, first of all, right?
Yeah.
We have to prioritize. Yeah. Yes, of course. Well, it was a pleasure to talk with you, Shelby. I want to invite you to maybe to talk with other Xolos Ramirez community.
Yes.
We have named our community Xolos Army. Like to have a name for our community, we are starting to name them Xolos Army.
Okay.
But Xolos Army community is Xolos Ramirez, like, or it is like the social level.
I would love to
Yeah,
connect.
so we can talk everybody about our experiences, and maybe some people is here or there, and they can join together or make some kind of dynamic.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, you're very cool. Shelby. And Itza as well. Maybe we can say goodbye to Itza. Itza, you are awesome. Itza, very intelligent. I am impressed with your performance. Okay,
Yeah.
you're awesome. Itza, very good.
Good
So
girl.
Chocho and me, we are saying goodbye to you, Shelby. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Bye bye.